Chrisandra's, you've opened another pub and a historic address. Why did you want to commemorate Lars' fruit store?
I just think it's such a part of St. John's history, you know, like my mom was from Springdale Street, my dad was from Henry Street, and they always spoke of Lars, you know, we came here as children. Everybody sort of had a spot in their heart for that little spot with custard cones and candy apples and fresh fruit. And when we met Mrs. Lara, Winnie there, that just sealed the deal. We were definitely going for it.
And she gave you Lars' apron.
Isn't that amazing? We're going to get that framed up. What a lovely gesture. She's such a lovely woman, you know. And even today coming down, you know, she wanted to be involved. And we're like, just come down and serve a cone. No, she said, I want to go to work for a while. And we're like, sure, if that's what you want, you give her. She's just a lovely person.
All right, so Winnie, the Newfoundland Embassy has decided to honor a store that you were a part of for a very long time. How do you feel?
I feel very, very happy indeed in memory of Lara, I must say, yes.
The store that you ran with Laura was just an institution. What was it about it that made it such an important part of the St. John's community?
Well, I think it was, one thing was the flickering lights. That was the first, really, you know. And the way we operated and displayed our fruit and the markings on the window, everything, you know.
In 2018, a lot of people watching might not realize that back in the day, if you wanted to go to the hospital for someone who's sick or you wanted to make a nice gift, the only place where you could get a decent fruit basket was...
It's Lars. Right, yeah, and that's true, very true, yes. We did a lot of business in that way, yeah.
But what was it about those fruit baskets that everybody loved?
Well, we certainly did our best, gave the best, you know, and it was always a joy in doing it. And people would say, I want one made up now, fresh when I go in. We'd say, okay, that's all right. So she would pick out what the fruit that she wanted. It was a joy, honestly, always.
And also people come far and wide for candy apples.
Yes.
But the big thing that everyone tells me about are your... Custard cones.
Oh, yes.
What was it about them?
I don't know, but they were different, believe you me.
You ran this place for half a century, right?
Yes, yeah.
How many custard cones do you figure you actually made in the course of half a century?
Oh my goodness, it has to be a million.
A million? And you mentioned on the last day, when you closed.
Last day I played, and then we went 700.
700 cones?
Yeah, 700.
Must have been tired.
Oh no, you know, I know, because there's so many people, friends and that coming in, and good wishes and a hug and all that. No, I was happy really, yeah.
There's a lovely rendition of your husband on the wall here, right underneath Lars' custard cones, and there he is.
Yeah.
And you actually brought something that
Yes,
belonged. Can you show me what that is?
Yeah, I certainly will. This is Lars' apron.
The original?
The original apron, yes, my darling.
It looks brand new.
It does, doesn't it? My niece, she washed it, starched it, did it all. Wait, now, here we are.
But he took good care of it, obviously.
I did, well, I used to do his aprons. He wanted me to do his aprons because he knew I would do them, bleach them and put them out in the frost, get them white, you know. Sometimes I put them down in the fridge. I roll them up and put them down in the fridge.
Keep them crisp.
Well, the frost bleached them, you know.
Some people told me they never saw him without an apron on.
Never. Even sometimes when he was going to a special place, he put an apron and an overcoat over it.
So he had the tie, jacket,
but
apron.
He loved his apron, honestly, and he loved them white. And ties was another thing he loved, yeah.
Now you told me at his funeral you did something with an apron.
Yes, I put an apron in his casket because that was a big part of it. Yeah, I did.
It's quite something.
But anyhow, yeah, that's him.
You think he'd be proud of the fact that...
Oh my gosh, yes. He's looking down at us today, and you know what he's saying? A job well done. That's true, a job well done, yeah.
You certainly have a lot of memories.
I know, he's happy today, and God love him. It's his day. It's his day.